So in a couple of days, the Creator Caamp Film Festival show.
That's how it starts. We go back to your house. You check the charts. And start to figure it out.
100 days ago, a group of filmmakers asked themselves a simple question. What if this new age of creator had their own Sundance? Although results may vary, this video is my answer to that question. This is a story about fear and hope, about meeting your heroes and becoming your own, about finding momentum and holding on to it. This is a video about Creator Caamp. I have never been on a big road trip alone. The furthest I've driven before this was a few hours to Chicago with my best friend. The night before I left, I struggled to sleep. It was a 60-40 mix of being terrified and being excited, sort of like Christmas when you're young. What if I didn't belong there? What if I wasn't enough? Not creative enough, not confident enough, not experienced enough, not skilled enough? What if I wasn't ready?
I swear I've had this dinner before. I know I've heard that song. My future's not what I thought. I think I thought it wrong.
But I got in the car anyway.
I mean, how does that look? That looks pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. You know, if you ask me, that's pretty good. I'm sorry.
The drive down felt long in the way only solo road trips do, where every hour gives you more time to question yourself and to question this whole operation. The road all blends into this continuous blur of exit ramps, roadwork signs, 18-wheelers, and pavement. Gas stations and truck stops staring back at you while you sing your heart out to Richie Mitch and the coal miners. I had forgotten my anxiety medicine, and I still haven't contacted my doctor about my ADHD diagnosis. Basically, my mind was all over the place, bouncing from one idea to the next in a cacophony of doubt. I couldn't help but think, what if this is a mistake?
You gotta fix that.
I don't know.
See the curve in that river's bed. Now look at
Okay.
you when I see my friend.
With the taco sauce, that's also a 2.
100 miles an hour in the
But like a 2.1. No, 2.05.
100 miles an hour to the air.
But I kept going, because I had to. Hell, I already bought the ticket.
Truthfully, if it was warm.
And somewhere between spilling my bag of trail mix all over my car and meeting an online friend for the first time, I realized something. I wasn't running away from anything this year. I was running towards something. I just didn't know what yet.
My heart just beat like a Cherokee drum. And in the morning when the sun does come, 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour till I'm done.
Everything changed when I got to Austin. I checked into my hostel still carrying my nerves, but within hours they started to fade, because I wasn't alone anymore. Almost instantly, I found myself surrounded by people who got it. People who talked in framing and edits, who stayed up late talking about story and sound design. People who didn't just understand the dream, but lived it too. I met strangers who felt like old friends. I shared meals with people I used to only know from YouTube and Instagram. And we talked about the things that scared us and the things we're hopeful for. I met my heroes, people I've watched for years, people who shaped the way I view the world, who shaped the way I want to create. They were kind, they listened, they signed my magazine, they saw me. I didn't need to prove anything, not just to the people who put on Creator Camp, but to all the people I met there. I didn't have to pretend to be more experienced or more confident or more anything. I just had to show up. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel like the odd one out. I felt like I was in the right place at the right time with the right people. And that feeling, it's rare, but it's everything. The Caamp Film Fest lasted a grand total of 3 nights and 2 days, but it could have lasted a lifetime. Unfortunately for me, the weekend came to an end just as quickly as it started, though fortunately for me, the feeling didn't. I came back home buzzing with energy, like I just realized who I was supposed to be this entire time. And now the only question on my mind is, how do I hold on to this? How do I keep this spark alive? This is a feeling I'm sure we've all felt. Maybe it was after a good trip, or a good talk, or a good moment, but life gets loud again, and the feeling fades. We return to our old routines, you start taking meds again, you start to wonder if you just imagined all of it. But this time it's different, because it wasn't just a weekend film fest. It's a reminder that we're more capable than we think, that we're not alone in this, and that we can tell stories that matter. Before going to Austin, I thought I was nearing the end of something. I'm going back to school in the fall and thought this year was my last chance to really chase the dream for a while. But now I think I'm just getting started. This is just the beginning, and I'm done waiting for the right time. So I'm making the magazine, I'm making the videos, I'm sharing the stories, I'm showing up even when I'm scared. I don't know where this goes next, but that doesn't matter anymore. I finally think I'm starting to get it, and I'm not letting this momentum go.